Welcome back to another exciting episode of Justin Teaches You Things. I'm your host, Justin, aka Adobe One Kenobi, back with another mind-blowing tutorial. And today we're going to be talking about the very popular Halation Effect, or Dreamy Glow, Soft Glow, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit overused, but makes your videos look rad. Now, I'm going to teach you one of many ways of how to achieve this effect, but before we jump into it, do me a favor, you know the drill, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and finally, please subscribe. I post every Thursday, and that ain't stopping anytime soon. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, now that you have Premiere Pro open, locate the clip that you want to work with and drag it into a new sequence, and then we're going to duplicate that clip twice by alt dragging up to the second layer, and then followed by the third layer, and then we're going to select our second layer clip, go over to our effects panel, and search for track matte key, and then we're going to drag it onto the second video layer. Then go up to your effects control panel, and you're going to want to set it to matte luma and make sure the matte is set to video 3. Next, we're going to click on the third video layer, and we're going to go over to our effects, and we're going to search for brightness and contrast. Drag that onto the third layer, and you're going to want to make the brightness -100 and the contrast +100. Now, if you toggle off the second video layer, you can kind of see what is selected and what is going to be essentially affected by this glow or halation effect. And now we're going to want to search for tint, drop that on the top layer, and that's just going to take away the bit of color that was essentially in the background. Now we're going to want to search for Gaussian blur and drop that on the third layer, and I like to put it somewhere around 5. This just gives a soft glow, and make sure you hit repeat edge pixel. And now do the same on the second layer, only this time when we adjust the blurriness, you will notice that you actually start to see the halation or the glow effect. Now you can go as high or as low as you want, it just affects the intensity of the effect. And if you want, click repeat edge pixel. I'm not sure if it does much, but I tend to click that anyways. And if we play it back, you can see the effect is pretty much done. If you want to go back and play with some of these settings, you can. So if I really increase the Gaussian blur, you'll see that it gets a lot more glowy. As well, if I play with the brightness and contrast on the top layer, it really spreads it out and it kind of takes up more of the entire clip as opposed to just the highlights. So go ahead, play around with this effect. It's very popular in music videos nowadays, and it can add that touch that takes your video to a whole other level. And there you have it, folks, the Halation Glow or Dreamy Glow, Soft Glow effect. Very popular with the kids these days, and especially with music video editors. I see it a lot. It looks great, a little bit overdone in my opinion, but if you want to go for this look, if the video calls for it, this is one of the few ways you can do it. Now, the effect will be a little bit time consuming, so once you have each effect like I showed you in this video on your second and third video layer, save them as a preset, and you can just drag and drop that preset onto the clips as needed to save yourself some time. Trick of the trade, I know, wizard over here. But with that being said, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and please, I'm begging you, hit that subscribe button. I'm still trying to hit 1,000 before the end of the year, and we're slowly not making it. So do me a favor, tell your friend, tell your friend's auntie, and all that good stuff. And I will see you next week. Peace.